Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. As the morning sun rises over the familiar hills of Hope Valley, something extraordinary is brewing beyond the usual quiet charm of the town. After a whirlwind season 12 finale that shook loyal viewers to their core, the beloved Hallmark drama When Calls the Heart is officially entering its next chapter, and fans can expect nothing short of an emotional renaissance. Behind the old church steeple and the worn steps of the schoolhouse, the heart of the story is pulsing once more. This July 2025, the cast and crew of WCTH have returned to filming. And this time, they aren't just telling another chapter. They're rewriting destiny. Erin Krakow, the face of Elizabeth Thornton, stood on the dusty path in front of the schoolhouse she once called home, her eyes brimming with nostalgic excitement. In her signature calm tone, she whispered to the camera, "We got homesick." With those simple, poignant words, she confirmed what Hearties across the globe had been hoping for. Elizabeth is coming back to Hope Valley. The move to Cape Fullerton in the season 12 finale had felt like both a resolution and a cliffhanger, while the Thornton family left for the sake of little Jack's health. The departure of Elizabeth, Nathan, and Allie felt like a goodbye that wasn't meant to last, and now it seems it never truly was. What felt like the end of an era was merely the preparation for a heartfelt return. Season 13 promises a revival of the emotional storytelling that made When Calls the Heart a Hallmark classic. The opening episodes are rumored to pick up just weeks after the family's time in Cape Fullerton, a city that brought healing but couldn't replace the soul of Hope Valley. Now, as the Grant Thornton family returns, questions linger in the air like whispers on the wind. Will they be welcomed home with open arms? Will old wounds reopen? Will Lucas finally confront his past? Yes, Lucas. While Elizabeth and Nathan's relationship flourished slowly but surely in season 12, the ghost of Lucas Bouchard remained ever present. Left behind in Hope Valley after Elizabeth made her choice, Lucas is still part of the town's heartbeat. But something has changed. Rumors suggest Lucas may be embarking on a journey of his own, one that could redefine his future far beyond Hope Valley. Is he running from heartbreak or chasing a destiny of his own? Meanwhile, Rosemary and Lee Coulter continue to anchor the community with their trademark wit and wisdom. Their growing daughter, Goldie, now a toddler, adds a new layer of warmth to the Coulter household. But motherhood and fatherhood come with fresh challenges, especially as the Coulters consider whether or not to expand their family once again. Lee, ever the dreamer, wants to build a new future, not just for Hope Valley, but for his daughter. Rosemary, fiercely protective, wrestles with whether it's finally time to take a step back from her career to focus on being a mother. On the medical front, Dr. Faith Carter finds herself standing at a personal and professional crossroads. With Carson still gone and her feelings buried beneath layers of dedication, Faith now begins to see the loneliness creeping into her life. But this season, a surprising visitor might reignite something within her. A new doctor, young, determined, and with ties to Carson's past, steps into town for a temporary assignment. Could this be the beginning of a new romance, or a painful reminder of what was lost? And what of Bill Avery? The man who once served as Hope Valley's moral compass has been uncharacteristically quiet. But word spreads fast in small towns, and it seems Bill may soon be dealing with a medical emergency of his own, one that forces him to consider what legacy he's leaving behind. Will he finally find peace, or is there one last fight left? In The Lawman, Season 13 is not just about returning characters. It's about returning emotions, returning questions, returning hope. The production sets have been meticulously rebuilt to reflect subtle changes, signs that time has passed, that wounds have begun to heal, and that hearts are opening again. The schoolhouse has been refurbished, the cafe has new curtains, and the saloon bears a different name. Yet in all of this change, one thing remains constant. The soul of the show, Hope Valley is ready to open its arms again. From a technical standpoint, the production team is pulling out all stops. Cinematography for Season 13 will be more expansive. Sweeping drone shots of the valley, rich golden hour lighting, and intimate close-ups to capture the silent moments between characters. Hallmark wants this season to feel like a love letter to the fans, and everything from costumes to set design is reflecting that intention. And the cast, fully assembled. Erin Krakow, Kevin McGarry, Chris McNally, Pascal Hutton, Kevin Smith, Andrea Brooks, Amanda Wong, all returning with renewed energy. Even Hyland Goodrich, the young actor who portrays Little Jack, has grown in both height and performance skill, making Jack's storyline even more compelling. Interestingly, whispers behind the scenes suggest that Allie, Nathan's daughter, might receive her own subplot this season, a story centered on growing up, finding her voice, and maybe a first crush. For a show that has always handled emotional arcs with grace, this could be an exciting new perspective for longtime viewers. And then there's the wild card. Producers are reportedly in discussion to bring back Brooke Shields as Charlotte Thornton. The dynamic mother-in-law hasn't appeared since Season 10. But if Elizabeth's family roots are to play a role in her return to Hope Valley, Charlotte's reappearance would make narrative sense. Her protective nature and strong opinions would definitely stir the pot, especially now that Nathan is part of the picture. What's most exciting, however, is that no one knows exactly what's going to happen next. Not even the fans who've been with the show from the very beginning. Hallmark has kept scripts tightly under wraps. Cast interviews have been cryptic at best, and teasers have been just vague enough to inspire a flood of theories. Is someone leaving Hope Valley for good? Is there a wedding on the horizon? A tragedy? A miracle? As for the premiere date, no official announcement has been made. All that's been confirmed is that Season 13 is set to air sometime in 2026. Given the July start of filming, fans can expect a mid to late spring debut, possibly around April or May. Until then, Hallmark has promised more behind-the-scenes, peeks, cast interviews, and maybe even a teaser trailer before Christmas. And here's something for your YouTube fans. There's a developing fan theory that a secret proposal will happen mid-season, but not between who you'd expect. A few eagle-eyed followers noticed matching rings worn off screen by two cast members, fueling speculation about an upcoming romance between Clara and a new character being introduced this season. Is it a misdirection, a genuine twist, or just clever social media marketing? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, when Calls the Heart Season 13 is shaping up to be a turning point. It's a season of returns, of new beginnings, of reflection and forward motion. Elizabeth is back where she belongs. Lucas is searching for something, perhaps even redemption. Nathan is learning how to lead a family. And Hope Valley, ever resilient, is breathing with life again. The town has endured loss, love, and long winters. But with each passing season, it finds a way to bloom again.